Avatar movie. My partner,
I guess you were bored, weren't you?
No, surprisingly.
Okay.
My partner the past few months
He's been really into it.
sat me down, made me watch that old Nickelodeon show that for whatever reason
Everybody loves.
everybody loves. And I'm sure you feel the same way I did, because I'm correct in assuming you haven't seen the show before.
I haven't. I nothing the show.
I nothing the show.
Yeah.
And whenever people talk about how good it is all the time, it makes me angry.
Yeah.
It makes me go, I'm never watching that shit.
Same, yeah. I just dig my feet in firm.
I
Yeah.
just dig my feet in firm. I'm like, I don't believe that you're wrong either.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm sure you're right.
I'm sure you're right. I'm never doing it.
Yeah.
I did it, Chris. I had a wonderful time. It's a good show. Sorry, I'm giving you more fuel.
Public apology?
Yeah. No, I'm apologizing to you.
Oh.
I'm giving you more fuel to just dig your feet in.
Yeah.
And then they put out a movie that's like, hey, now they're adults, and it's just
Cooper's in a bad mood today.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she always is.
She's hissing at everybody.
Hello. Got away scot-free. It's just a 90-minute episode of the show. I love that. I think if a TV show is going to be a movie, just make a long episode of the TV show.
Yeah.
Love it.
Stretch it out.
So it was good. I recommend it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you haven't seen 2004's Avatar: The Last Airbender, Nick recommends it.
Heard. Well, the movies we did watch. You picked?
I picked Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Because directorial debut.
Yeah. And I'm just really unfamiliar with Pee Wee Herman, but every time I see a clip of that little freak, I'm like, I love this guy.
Yeah. And I picked Killer Klowns from Outer Space.
Because?
The Kyoto brothers made it. And they did the stop motion for Large Marge in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. That's why I picked it.
Nice.
Because basically the brothers, I think there's 3 of them, they made this film pretty much solely because they wanted a showcase of like what they could pull off practically, kind of a thing. Like it was just because they're special effects guys, you know.
That tracks.
So,
that really tracks.
Yeah, so that was their deal. They just wanted to basically make a little portfolio, you know.
Well, I'm going to say, start with you. Start with Pee-wee.
Start with Pee-wee.
Chris, what do you think? Do you have any history with?
I have history of Pee-wee in the sense that when I was a young boy, I looked like that. Like I had like a pale skin, red lip kind of situation, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
And my mom always called me Pee-wee Herman, I think. I just remember, like, you know, that just always stuck with me when I was a kid, that I looked like Pee-wee Herman. This might be something I want to call my mom about later and ask a little bit. But, yeah, I think I probably watched some Pee-wee Herman. But I've probably definitely seen this film. I liked it. I wasn't expecting to like it because I could go either way with Pee-wee Herman.
Mm-hmm.
But I did enjoy it. Like it starts out, you know, it's he's starting his day, and then, you know, he's like leaving the house, and then Francis, who I have no earthly idea who Francis is. Is he from the show, or is this just a?
Dude, I have no idea.
Is this our original creation for the movie? But Francis shows up, and he's like, "It's my birthday, and my dad says I can have anything I want." And then Pee-wee's like, "That's nice for you and your dad." And I'm like, you know what? I like this movie actually. That's really funny, Pee-wee. Yeah. It's nice for you and your dad is good. What about you? You got a history of Pee-wee Herman? Did you watch it growing up or anything like that?
Absolutely not. And from my understanding, yeah, Pee-wee Herman was the guy that hung out in his house.
Yeah.
And there's a word of the day, and you say the word, and everyone goes, ah!
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I was
Big chair.
Big chair. Did the show happen after or before this movie? Before? Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, yeah, nothing from the show is in the movie, which I like. This movie started, he has his dream where he's in the Tour de France.
Yeah.
The Queen of France gives him his first place prize.
Yeah.
And I really like that when his alarm starts going off, he doesn't snap awake. Just everyone in the dream runs away.
Yeah.
And then he kind of slowly wakes up.
Yeah.
Like, that's fun. And he's doing a bunch of shit around his house. He's having his Mr. T cereal. And I'm thinking, uh-oh, Pee-wee's Big Adventure might be my favorite movie. It evened itself out by the end to where I really like it, but it's not my favorite movie. And yeah, by the time, like what you're saying, when he's talking to Francis out front, and he's just like, I know you are, but what am I? And somehow that's funny.
Yeah.
I was like, I really like Pee-wee Herman.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this movie. You know what's something that I really, really appreciate about this movie?
What's that?
And it starts at the beginning when he's watering his lawn. He goes, hi, Mr. Crabtree. And Mr. Crabtree goes, hi, Pee-wee. And he goes, I want to water my lawn. And he goes, okay. And he shuts his window, and he's like really happy watching Pee-wee water his lawn. No one in this movie is like, oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
everyone in the world is like, oh, my dude Pee Wee, hell yeah. Like he's not.
He's a bright light.
Exactly. He is like kind of. He is a fish out of water, but he's not. Like he belongs everywhere he is, and no one seems annoyed or weirded out by him. They're always just like, classic Pee Wee, love him.
Yeah,
and it's great.
It
I
is.
really enjoyed it.
He does a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yes, to make toast.
And
stuff like
and
that.
I want to say the 80s were obsessed with these.
What do you think they first started?
You had, well, he was around in like the 30s and 40s. He's a cartoonist in the 30s and 40s. I looked it up. But you had like the Goonies with the Truffle Shuffle, the whole front yard situation. You know, you got this movie. Back to the Future did it also with Doc's house in the beginning to feed the dog, to feed Einstein.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You had shit like Mousetrap, you know.
You ever seen Mousetrap?
There's a movie?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I don't know if it's based on the board game or not.
Yeah. The board game, though, is funny because it's like you just want to set that thing off.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever played a game of Mousetrap.
No, you just want to fuck with all the shit. Anyways, am I wrong? I feel like the 80s were really popping off with the...
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen one since, really.
Yeah. And I can't think of one before. That's like the only time I ever saw them.
Yeah. Name me a 70s Rube Goldberg machine. You can't.
Yeah. Anyways, that was something I thought about. But yeah, so basically he takes his bitchin' bicycle out, takes it up to the bike shop. He hangs out with that clown. The clown that does this.
Yeah.
Which, in Killer Klowns from Outer Space, there's a
Exactly.
gorilla that does this.
Next to a monkey. And there's a monkey outside of the magic shop that Pee Wee goes to.
But yeah, he does errands. He goes to the magic shop to get some supplies.
I loved him talking to the magic shop owner.
Yeah.
Him just showing him everything, him laughing and be like, no, already got one. My favorite one is when he goes, fake blood, or is it? He goes, yuck, no.
You get the classic, I'm a loner down here, I'm a rebel.
Yep.
Classic. But basically, he chains up his bike cartoonishly, and someone steals it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And just so you know, he's chaining up this bike.
Yeah.
He's pulling all this chain out. It's super long.
Yeah.
It's going on and on and on.
Yeah.
I'm just in a chair. I'm just kicking my little feet, giggling. I don't know why. All this Looney Tune shit in a real movie, like we talked about, I think when we watched Clue.
Yeah.
It's just my bread and butter. It makes me laugh every time.
When did it start tipping away from being your favorite, though? Like, what started tipping the scales over?
I think less and less of the Looney Tune stuff was hitting.
Okay.
For whatever reason, and I don't know why. Like, when he gets maybe to the Alamo, I'm like, okay. Like, yeah. And by the yeah, so I'd say the Alamo.
The Alamo?
Is what I was like, I'm going to forget this.
Well, basically, his bike gets stolen, and he's like, gotta find this fucking thing. Clearly, it's Francis. They don't really do any, like, red herrings, really. There's no one else that's, like, a suspect. Almost immediately, you get a scene where Francis is talking to, like, a street tough in a Tigers shirt.
Yeah.
That basically says, yeah, I did the deed for you. And then Francis is basically like, the heat's too hot. I want you to get rid of it. You know, I don't even want it. Get rid of it, you know. And so later on...
Goes, that'll be extra. Bucks ton.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's like a stim that's going to be in my head for the rest of my life. It's sure thing, bucks ton.
He, and then, you know, later on, there's like a point where like Pee-wee's getting a ride and like it's just in like the back of a pickup with like a million other bikes and Pee-wee never looks at it. So it's kind of like a sight gag. Like, oh, he's so close to it. But anyways... Pee-wee tries to report it to the police, but there's kind of like, I mean, we don't care. Yeah, we get like 100 of these a day. I mean, we can't really do much for you, man. It's a bike, you know. I
really like that in Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Killer Klowns. We watched 2 movies this week where the cops are just useless. Yeah, and everyone's like, you know what, the cops kind of suck, you know.
Yeah. So he decides to go to a psychic. Mm-hmm. And I love the gag of the psychic just making shit up that she sees from her windows.
Alamo's mechanic. Yeah,
and he's like, your bike's at the Alamo. And she's like, it's in the basement, you know? Yeah. So he starts hitchhiking. Does not go well. Spends a lot of time waiting for a ride. Who ends up picking him up? Is it the convict?
Yes.
Yeah, the convict.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a good character. I like this guy.
Really quick. Sorry, this is going to be one of those movies where I keep backtracking because I keep remembering jokes I really liked.
Yeah.
When he goes to Francis's house to go beat him up for his bike. One, I really like when it cuts to Francis's POV under the water. Yeah. And you see Pee-wee's feet just come into the water. Yeah. I feel like that's like referencing something. But even if it's not, that's one of like the best shots I've ever seen in a movie. I don't know why. It made me really happy. But I laughed pretty hard when he knocks on the door. And the waiter goes, he's busy. Doing what? Having his bath. Oh, yeah? Where are they hosing him down? That really got me.
I just remembered something. Did we not... We actually have not done an episode since a month ago, June 10th, because you lost the last one?
Yeah, I forgot where I put it.
Yeah.
No, I deleted it on accident. I was freeing up some space on my computer and blasted that one off into oblivion on accident.
Yeah.
I backed up everything else and missed that one.
Yeah.
So sorry. Chris, what'd you think about James Bond's Octopussy?
Nothing. I don't remember a lick of it.
Yeah, how'd you feel about Saw X?
It was like, you know what every Saw movie kind of feels like?
What's that?
You know when you're watching daytime TV and then there's like a old guy in like a brown jacket and he's like walking at the park and then a voice is like, AstraZeneca, ask your doctor about that. It's like if that kept going, but then a serial killer picked that guy up. So it kind of feels like a horror movie
aesthetically
pill
looks
commercial.
exactly like a pill commercial. Yeah.
So just bad vibes.
Yeah.
Just bad vibes.
Yeah, if you're curious how we feel about the new Saw, listen to any other Saw episode.
Yeah.
Curious about how we feel about the latest Roger Moore James Bond movie. Listen to other
But we'll
previous
keep
ones.
going. There's no more Saws to watch. We'll keep going with James Bond. We'll watch more of those. I'm excited to get into some of the better ones. But that pretty much wraps that up.
It sure does.
You know. We probably gave both of them like Fs and D minuses or something. So the world will never know, though. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, back to Pee-wee.
Getting a ride from the convict.
A pleasant film, right?
Very much so.
Yeah, he's like, you know what I did? You know, those do not remove under penalty of the law, mattress. I've ripped it off, and yeah. And then they get to a roadblock. Pee Wee Herman does drag. He does.
Yeah. Very Bugs Bunny of him.
Yeah. True. It's exactly what Bugs Bunny would do in that scenario. Yeah.
And then they get out of there.
Yeah.
And Pee Wee Herman drives off of a cliff.
Yes, very funny.
Just in pitch black. I love just what I was saying at the beginning. I love when the convict kicks him out. He goes, Pee Wee, I like you.
Yeah.
I like you a lot, actually. But you gotta go.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
And then I do really like this bit where it's just his eyes looking around.
Yeah.
He turns on the headlight glasses and there's all the animals around him. Perfect.
Good.
Great gag.
Yeah.
And then he gets picked up in a semi-truck.
By Large Marge.
Large Marge.
Yeah.
She starts telling him a ghost story.
Yeah,
she goes,
spooky.
Ghosts look like this, blah. And then she has a classic Tim Burton Beetlejuice face, which I guess is a classic
Kyoto's Brothers.
Yeah. Spooky face.
Yeah.
And then got a laugh out loud laugh from me when he goes into the bar.
Diner. Yeah.
Large Marge sent me. He's like, well, if she's gone, that means I got a ride from it. And everyone in unison going, her ghost.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's really good. Yeah. Then what happens to Mr. Pee-wee?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Hold on, I'm writing down a note.
It's about the cat being up on the table?
It sure is.
Okay. I don't remember.
I got it pulled up here. Oh, he goes and watches. He can't pay for his meal, so he's washing dishes. And the waitress who wants to go to France invites him up to the dinosaur to see the sunrise.
Right. And they watch it from the mouth of the dinosaur.
They sure do.
But then Andy is upset with that.
And he gets a big Bam Bam Flintstones bone.
Yeah, which is
starts
very
attacking
funny.
him.
Incredibly funny.
And he runs away and gets on a train, which again, I kick my
hanging out with bums.
I kick my little feet and I laugh really loud when he wakes up and the bum goes, "Good morning, sardine."
So you're still riding high. At this point, it's still your favorite film.
No, I wouldn't say. It's been going down since Breakfast, probably.
Breakfast.
But here, I'm still really enjoying it. It's not just like, I don't know, just the parts that really get me weren't consistent enough. It was just like a...
I'm curious what you think of Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've brought it up many times on the podcast, I believe.
I'll write it down.
Yeah, I'm curious what you think of it. But anyway, so he takes the train to the Alamo, or is there something that happens between that? Yeah. So he gets to the Alamo.
To the Alamo, yeah.
There's the gag where she's obviously sharing all of the history of the Alamo, and he just wants to ask where the basement is. You get the classic moment where he's like, "Where's the basement?" Everyone's like, "There's no basement at the Alamo." Egg on his face, right?
And he gets out of there.
Then
he calls Dottie.
He
goes, "I'm in Texas." No, really.
I've been doing a lot of thinking,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He really teases out the.
I think we skip past Dottie. Dottie, so horny for Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah,
I get it. And he just wants nothing to do with her.
Correct.
And so she mails him a bus ticket or
asexual.
Pee Wee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
He's got bigger things to worry about.
I'm building Rube Goldberg machines, Dottie.
And where does he see?
He bumps into bikers at some point.
Oh, yeah. He bumps into a bunch of bikers.
And they're going to kill him because he knocks over their bikes. But then he dances on the bar top.
Tequila. And
they love it. They accept him as one of theirs.
I really like the pacing of that because he's dancing for a while and everyone's just looking at him. Yeah. And they're all pretty mad.
But by the end of it,
it takes a minute for them to be like, hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. We love this guy.
At first, I was on the fence, but you won me over. Yeah.
And then, where's the...
And he rides that to the house, back to where he's from, his hometown, right? He rides the motorcycle. No, he smashes into the sign immediately.
Smashes into the sign immediately, and then he sees... They bring him to a hospital, and in the hospital, on the TV, he sees his bike.
Right.
So he goes to Warner Brothers Studios.
Yes.
And never would have guessed Godzilla's in this movie. Godzilla's in this movie for quite a while. He steals his bike from the
little boy.
Famous little boy. And rides it through a million movies.
Yeah. Good. They even do the Looney Tunes gag of like the tunnel gag.
Yeah, it really got me.
Yeah.
They catch him, and then Warner Brothers goes, "Hey, we want to make your story a movie."
Yeah.
And he says,
and then they make it a James Bond film. It's like Octopussy.
Make it a James Bond movie. He's played by James Brolin, John Brolin's dad.
Who was in Amityville Horror.
It's true. That's
underwhelming
true.
Film. That's what I think we kind of proposed potentially for this Halloween is like just a haunted house max.
Yeah.
A bunch of haunted house movies.
I'd be into that.
Like Amityville Horror and is there another one? Poltergeist.
The Conjuring.
We already saw that. Conjuring. We already did that.
We could do 4.
Can't do it again. Yeah, didn't they just come out with another one after The Devil Made... Remember we went and saw The Devil Made Me Do It?
No.
I saw it. Yeah,
I stayed at home and watched it on Peacock or something like that. Yeah.
Not good.
Not a great one, no.
Not good.
Anyway, everyone's watching the movie, and Pee-wee's catching up with everybody who's there to see the movies. My favorite part of this is the waitress is back, and she introduces him to Pierre, her new French boyfriend.
Right.
And he says, bonsoir. And Pee-wee goes, ditto, here's your fries. It made me laugh.
Yeah, haunted house films. American haunted house films? Amityville Horror. We never done Paranormal Activity for the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember we watched all of those at once?
Yeah, we could do all kinds of crazy movies.
Crazy.
Like there's the classic William Castle, 13 Ghosts. We've already done the remake.
Yeah.
Could do, what else do we have? I mean, we could just Amityville Horror Max if we wanted. There's literally like 27 of those.
Yeah, I read them out last episode. That's right.
Yeah. What else have we? I'm just taking a quick look. Let's see. Did you ever watch Crimson Peak?
Sure haven't.
I didn't watch it either. What do we got? Elvira's Haunted House? Haunted Hills?
Ooh.
Follow That Goblin? 1922, The Ghost Breaker?
Dude, jot that down. I want to see 1914's The Ghost Breaker.
There's also 1914's The Ghost Breaker.
Oh, a spiritual successor.
Yeah. What else have we got? What else? Ghostbusters Afterlife.
I don't think so.
The Grudge.
I've never seen The Grudge.
Yeah?
I'd like to watch The Grudge.
Have you ever seen The House on Haunted Hill? William Castle.
Yeah, I want to say yeah.
It's pretty good. Not to spoil it, but it is a movie that doesn't include any ghosts.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like it. Insidious. You remember Insidious?
Oh, I sure do.
Did that scare you?
Yeah. Here's a quite embarrassing story about young Nick Johnson.
Okay.
Went and saw that movie in the theaters.
Yeah.
At the dollar theater at the mall. With a bunch of people. Just a bunch of kids making a big racket. And a bunch of people I didn't really know that well. It was friends and friends of friends. And I'm not really... I, at the time, wasn't really good with horror movies. I just didn't like them. They all made me very scary. Made me very scared. I'm sitting in the theater. I'm sitting next to my best friend at the time.
Different than your current best friend?
Yeah. I hadn't thought... Yeah.
Who'd you even answer that question?
Today, currently?
Yeah.
Every morning I stop at a gas station and I say, have a good day. And the guy at the counter goes, you too, boss. So probably him. That's probably my best friend. So me and the guy at the gas station are sitting watching this movie. And I'm like, oh boy, I got a toot.
Yeah.
And my friend sitting next to me, he's going to be the only one who can hear it. Because
Yeah.
we're in a loud movie. And it's going to be really funny.
Yeah.
And I go, hey. And I like shove him a little bit with my arm.
Yeah.
And I just let it go because I'm 14 and I think that's really funny.
Yeah.
And the movie gets dead quiet. And it's just the loudest thing anyone's ever heard.
Yeah.
Is me blasting ass in this movie theater.
Yeah.
And everyone in the movie theater starts laughing at me, understandably. And everyone misses the first scare of Insidious because it was the quiet before the jump scare.
Wow.
And everyone was too busy laughing at me doing a toot.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So Pee-wee's Big
Insidious is
Adventure
good.
wraps up, and how are you feeling?
I'm like, oh, what a sweet little movie.
Glad you saw it.
I am.
I could
really
see
am.
myself watching if it were on, you know?
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
a cozy thing to have on,
Absolutely.
you know? I'll give it like a B+.
I'm gonna give it a B, a hard B.
Hard B.
Solid, right in the middle B.
Okay. Let me write that down.
I am interested and definitely will be diving deeper into the Pee Wee Herman catalog now.
Really?
Yeah.
You gonna watch the show?
Maybe. Probably. Yes. Definitely.
All right. One other film was watched. 1983?
88.
88?
Mhm.
When did Pee-wee come out?
85.
So Pee-wee predates Killer Klowns.
Yes.
Wow. I had that backwards in my head. Anyways. Killer Klowns.
From outer space.
Correct.
Chris, why'd you pick this movie?
Like I said earlier, I just know the Kyoto
Oh.
brothers did special effects on Pee-wee's and that they had also done Killer Klowns. And Killer Klowns is also a super goofy, it is like a quintessential cult film,
Yeah.
you know?
Had you seen it before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's, in my opinion, I think it's underrated.
Oh, yeah?
I know it has like a cult of people who are like into it, but I just feel like it doesn't get enough appreciation because it's funny. I laughed out loud a couple of times watching this thing.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give it up now. Yeah, I liked this movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
It's fun. It's a fun one, but I think it flies a little under the radar. I think it's truly one of those like cult films that still isn't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not up there with like Evil Dead or like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, you know? It's probably one of the first ones you think of, but you never hear anyone talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you play the
Yeah.
game?
I did not.
It's by the same people who did,
Did you?
no.
I'm going to play Halloween when it comes out, though.
But it was made by the same people.
Yeah.
And I don't think it did well. Because
Yeah. Because it's underrated.
the movie's underrated, yeah.
Yeah. It's flying under the radar.
I read a little bit of trivia about this movie.
Let's hear it.
And
Give it to me. Give me that trivia.
the big one that I can think of was this movie was originally just called Killer Klowns.
Yeah.
But then they realized after a while, like, no, people are going to go into this thinking it's going to be a slasher. And we need to know them to know that it's also pretty funny right off the top.
Right.
So we'll add from outer space at the end.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect.
Because we called... Oh, go ahead.
This movie starts, and you get the a guitar-driven version of the circus music.
Yeah.
And I thought, uh-oh, this might be my favorite movie.
But it was all downhill from there.
It was a little downhill from there, yeah.
Yeah. So, if I'm not mistaken, we open up on like a lover's lane.
Yes.
And there's like the two brothers selling ice cream. And they're like, you guys are probably pretty hungry from all that lip locking. Buy some ice cream. They're all like, get out of here. And they throw cans at them and stuff, right?
And the two girls come out from the back and they go, you guys are probably pretty horny from looking at all the lip locking, huh?
Yeah.
And they go, no, take us home.
And then a fucking asteroid comet flies across the sky. And this one lady's like, let's stop lip locking and go check out what that is. They go check it out. It's a big top from outer space.
And this woman's name is Deb in this movie, which I remember.
Because?
the woman in Pee-wee's name is also Deb.
Okay.
Double Debs.
Okay. Yeah, you know what this guy's name is?
Mark?
No, Mike Tobacco.
Ooh, that's really good.
Mike Tobacco and his girlfriend Debbie Stone.
His name ever come up? Anyone
know.
ever call Mr. Tobacco in this?
I don't know.
Oh, that's fun.
I don't know. They think it's Halley's Comet, though, but they go into the woods. They find the big top, right? And they end up getting chased around by a big killer clown. And there's these, like, what look like light bulbs, but they're cotton candy. And you're seeing that, and what are you thinking? As someone who's never seen this film, what are you thinking about the cotton candy bulbs?
I'm thinking, ew.
Yeah? You think there's people in there?
I'm thinking there's clowns in there.
Clowns?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's people.
Okay. Anyways, they what do they do? They don't. Yeah, they've run away, right? And they get they they get the local like sheriff. They try to get the sheriff.
Yes, who is her ex-boyfriend, and then the other one,
Yeah,
Sheriff Mooney.
which he voices
Who?
Rupert Thorne in Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, this whole movie, I was like, this guy has to be a voice actor.
Yeah.
Just the way he speaks and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a very strange part of this movie
Yeah.
because he seems to me like he's going to be the main character at the beginning.
Right.
And then for whatever reason, this actor, I want to say, was like, I am not
Leaving,
leaving this
yeah.
room. If there's a scene with me in it, you write it in this room, okay?
Yeah.
And
You
they
had
did.
me call someone who's not in this room. He thinks they're telling a tall tale.
Yeah, because he hates everyone.
Yeah, he spends the whole movie thinking the entire town is trying to clown him. That he's getting pranked. Because everybody starts calling, like, there are killer clowns. And he's like, yeah. And my pig flies, you know. Anyways. They report the incident of the killer clowns to the officer, Dave. And after that, I mean, that's pretty much it for story.
Yeah.
It's just gags.
Yeah.
You know, like what happens? They go back to the Lover's Lane and they find that the cars are destroyed and filled with cotton candy because all the people have been taken, right?
That one clown walks around that convenience store for most of this movie. The one that's outside of the store at first, and then he goes in and he's just bothering that old guy who works there.
Yeah, they're just like looking around, and sneezing, you know.
Also, I love that the clowns, every time they talk or have to communicate with each other, just go, hey, oh, yee. It's great.
They talk like when they do. Sometimes they go like ba-ba-da-ba. You know, they do like they do
like
they're like
Ewoks.
minions.
Or minions, yeah.
They're like minions.
There's little freaks.
Yeah,
And also, I love, just like in the same vein as everybody just accepting Pee-wee,
yeah,
I do like anytime anyone sees one of these horrible monsters in this movie, they go, "Oh, look at that normal clown.
yeah,
Look at that cool, regular looking clown."
yeah. There's that one gag where like they're doing the shadow puppets.
Yeah.
It looks pretty Pee-wee-ish, you know. There's also the gag with the him rolling up on a tricycle to like the
And he
biker club.
punches his head off.
Yeah, and he's like, "Can I take it for a ride?" And the clown's like, he's like, "Can I honk the horn?" And he's like, and then he punches his head off. It's good. But yeah, specifically him miming the gorilla for some reason that really got me. I did also take a little edible before watching the film, so that was probably part of what. The darkest one is when he uses the voice actor cop as a ventriloquist dummy.
Yeah.
That was dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they shoot the nose. Isn't that like their weakness? Or something like that?
I don't remember that,
Yeah.
but it could be.
Anyways. They end up talking the brothers with the ice cream truck into like running around warning people about the clowns. The popcorn that got shot on Debbie turns out to be like little like larva that's gonna grow into clowns. What's going on? You remember any moments?
I'm trying to remember some of my favorite gags.
Yeah.
They do just start showing up at people's doors. Like there's just a montage of them knocking on people's doors and people opening a door in the middle of the night going, "Oh, hell yeah, a clown is here."
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, like the ventriloquist thing. There's the line where he says, "You won't make a dummy out of me," which is the setup for him being a dummy afterwards. What are you gonna do with those pies, boys? Remember that when they throw all the pies at him?
Yeah.
It's a good gag. It's a good gag. I do like when they're chasing in the beginning them away from the big top. They have the balloon dogs that are using as like tracking dogs. That's really good.
I also really like their big gross hands.
The what?
Their big gross hands that all the clowns have. I don't know why, but every time I saw them, I'm like, that sucks, and I love it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those films that's kind of, it's a tough one to talk about. But
yeah, I do appreciate it. It seems like pretty much everybody in this movie is on the same page of what this movie is supposed to be, where I feel like a lot of these, especially maybe like a cult classic or something like that, you'll get one or two actors who are just like a little too over the top or a little too serious or whatever, but I think everyone in this is just pitch perfect.
Yeah. It's basically a collection of gags. They're funny. If you like the Minions, if you think the Minions are funny, this is the movie for you.
This is Proto Minions, yeah.
Who else is this movie for?
Everyone.
Yeah, but like, is there like a thing or two that you're like, oh, you like that? You should probably check out Killer Klowns from Outer Space.
Minions. Minions Take Manhattan. I don't know, just if you like a slasher film in general, if you like anything made in the 80s, I guess if you like cult classics. Yeah, I think this is just a fun, goofy.
Do you see yourself watching it again?
Maybe. I could definitely see like in a Halloween time or something like that, throwing this on. Yeah. I'd like to look into the game a little bit, maybe.
If it's even still supported.
It probably is not. Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
Another piece of IMDb trivia.
Yeah, give it to me.
The very first one. The scene in which the car is thrown over a cliff was initially intended to be more of a spectacle. The car was to fly over the cliff and crash down on the ground. Unfortunately, the sling rope snapped because effects crew members neglected to remove the stoppers from underneath the car's wheels. The result is what you see in the final movie, where the car slowly tumbles off the edge and is caught in the tree. When I watched the movie, that car falls over and bumps into that tree. I thought it looked fine. I was like, oh wow, that's a very serious car crash. I looked at this, and I'm like, this was for sure written by somebody who worked on this movie and is really mad at those effects people for not getting rid of that shit.
Have you ever heard of the film Crime Wave?
It sounds familiar.
It's the Sam Raimi and like Coen Brothers production that basically bankrupt a production company.
Yeah, it's the one you were telling me about where he just did a bunch of stuff illegally because he didn't know.
Yeah, because they didn't know any better.
Yeah,
like they made The Evil Dead, and then from my understanding, like Hollywood was just kind of like, these boys know what they're doing, and then they did this, and everybody was like, these boys really did not know what they were doing. Like, yeah, they were just like doing explosions when you're not supposed to, no permits for any of that stuff. Yeah, interesting. But anyways, that's Killer Klowns. I wish I had more to say about it, but as I've said, I think it's underrated. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think more people should be, talking about it, celebrating it. I think it deserves a little more attention. I'll probably still give it like a B+.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot. I would consider myself a big Killer Klowns fan.
Yeah. I think I liked it a little bit less. I'd probably give it a C+.
C+?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like the game's still going.
What knocked it down a little bit
I don't know what it is. I just didn't adore it.
First time I watched it, that's kind of what it was. I was like, oh, it's kind of boring. It's like a Sunday movie, or like I stayed home from school and it's on TV. But then I watched it the other night and I was like, this is really fucking funny, Well, Nick.
Well, Chris,
it's come to that time. I'm curious, do you have something top of mind that you've been meaning to watch that you want to watch for the podcast?
No, you mentioned a movie earlier and I thought, oh shit.
Yeah, Sleepaway Camp. I feel like, it's summertime or in the dog days of summer. Maybe we could watch Dog Day Afternoon. Are you familiar with that film?
Oh, yeah, we could.
Al Pacino.
We could.
Robs the bank for his partner's gender-affirming surgery.
Yeah.
True story. Attica.
They bring it up in Mindhunter.
Really?
While I was watching that. And at the same time, I was watching Nirvana, the band, the show. And the last episode of the first season is based on Dog Day Afternoon. And
what are you watching right now?
Everybody's just on and on and on about this movie. What am I watching right now?
Yeah. You watching Widow's Bay?
I'm not. Everyone's telling me about Widow's Bay.
You should watch Widow's Bay.
Okay. Are you watching Widow's Bay?
I've seen the first 2 episodes. Very funny.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know the lady who writes it? Was like she was a Parks and Rec writer.
Oh, okay.
And she also wrote the movie The Heat with Sandra Bullock and the other lady. But I actually do really recommend it because it's spooky. It's very clever.
Yeah,
it's very clever. And it has Stephen Root in it from Barry.
Oh, I love Steve.
It's really fun. I think you'd really enjoy Widow's Bay. I don't recommend modern TV shows often, so
yeah, I'll keep that in mind for sure.
Keep that in mind. Not to say that they're bad. It's just there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
and I don't have time to watch all of them. But I did watch this one, a little bit of it. I still have to finish it. I'd like to watch Pluribus. I'd like to watch Severance.
Yeah, I gotta get. I just haven't had Apple TV in so long. I gotta get back to Severance. I watched the first season and really liked it.
Yeah,
and now I feel like I have to rewatch the first season because it's been so long since I've seen it.
Yeah. Make a decision.
Oh, sorry. I've been talking too long about movies or about TV. I just do Dog Day Afternoon.
Really? You want to do that?
Yeah.
And Sleepaway Camp?
Yeah, sure. That works.
What an interesting combination.
Yeah.
Well, I have a request for you.
What's that?
Don't delete this one, please.
I'll try, Chris. I'll try so hard.
Because I think it was a good one.
Yeah,
could have been better.
I had a good time.
Yeah. You got any other plans?
No, I'm probably going to go get some Din. Go home, finish building a Gundam. Been building a lot of Gundam lately.
Yeah, talked about that a little bit.
Build up a big robot.
All right.
Probably watch Nirvana the Band, the show. Now streaming on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Oh, is it nice and convenient to watch now? You don't have to watch it.
So.
Weird third-party websites.
Nice. Then I'll probably turn in early for a big day, big productive day tomorrow.
Wow.
How about you?
Not too different.
Yeah.
Not too different.
You got a Gundam?
Gonna build a Gundam.
Nice.
Yeah. Nobody has to know what I got going on.
I'm going to cut all that other stuff I said. I ain't got nothing going on that you need to know about. Chris is right.
And that's that, Mattress Man. If you need more soup, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or go to our website, eatingsoupalone.com. And until next time,